Yes, respected friends, great to join one more day to continue our pursuit of studying the glorious Sanatana Dharma, Shastras, mainly the best of all of them, the Upanishads. It is the grace of the divine and so many Mahatmas and also our own Abhilasha and Punya karmas that we are able to do them every day, and also definitely some required knowledges, transformations definitely happening in us. Respect all this process wholeheartedly and commit for oneself to continue it with every cost and price and sacrifice because it is worthy. It is putting us on the track ultimate, the track spiritual. Pray to the Lord, pray to the Gurus, pray to Shruti Mata, pray to Prakriti Mata, pray to all the Devatas, pray even to Parabrahma Tattva to keep us only on this track. May we not deter from this most beautiful thing. And the important cheater who takes us away from this glorious path is our own mind. Let us guard ourselves against it. Friends, welcome you all. Thanks and congratulations. And also remember the Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen, the Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta Gambhira, Samskrita Bhasha, Jnatrutva, Daiva Upasaka, Guru Upasaka, Manana Karta of the Shastras which we are listening, Chintana Karta, Nididhyasana Karta, Anubhavi, and the one who is established in that Anubhava never to come out of it. Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devata Guru Gana, Shruti Gana, Krupa also we should know how to invoke which is most necessary. Shwethshwathara Upanishad, Trutiyodhyaya, Ishvara Prasangaha is going on to bringing to our notice about the presence of the Samashti Shaktiman Ishvara doing right from the Srushti Sthitilaya to at the Sthitigala everything with his own Ishanivihi Shaktivihi, recognizing his presence, his power, knowing that it is he alone who achieves, accomplishes everything. At our Upadhi Vyavaharika level, may we totally surrender to him in that only there is the redemption to us. Because all these upadhis are given by him. So, what for he has given, what to do, as he told, as per Shastras. In doing that alone, there is good for us, good for total, because as he is the manager of the total, at the individual level, obviously he is the one who is to decide who is to do what. When I start a company, so I have lots of branches, lots of departments, and it is I who appoint everyone in each of the branch and department to do that respective work, so that each one doing their own respective work, the total plan of mine, organization or company runs smoothly. This organization, company, whole universe is of that Lord who conceived it, who is playing that play, and he has put us in different branches, roles. So, doing exactly that is the one in which we are also taken care, and the Samashti also smooth. The Samashti and Ishvara both get irritated when the Vesti doesn't do what he is supposed to do and does what he doesn't, like in any company. One person, for whatever reason, not doing what work he has to do, the other workers, the total work disturbs, then the Ishvara also feels bad. Or means his work is not done. What do you do generally with such people? We punish them, we demote them. Sometimes we may have to replace him. Same with us. All this is at the Upadhi level. But at the same time, Nirupadhika Drishtya, we are one with that Ishvara. Eko Jalavan Ishata Ishanivihi. With that Ishvara, never we are less, even an iota, from the truth, the absolute standpoint. So, transcendentally being one with Him, immanently being the servant of Him, is the Mukti. That's how even the Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, even the Indradi Devatas, all of them work like that. That thing has to enter into us. This is the topic under discussion. Let us see to understand it more clearly. More attempts, more clear understanding. More attempts of the sadhana, more ability to do the sadhana, confidence to do sadhana. Then more and more progress. This is how we have to be. Now, let us do all the five things today, like every day. First one is our Veda Mantrocharana, Dhyana Purvaka, Shraddha Bhakti Purvaka, Pratigna Yukta, Prarthana Yukta. Then little common sense thought, then little of our Sankalpa Prarthana, then Upanishad Mantrocharana, then Upanishad Adhyanam with Bhashyam. Namaste Astu is the mantra under our study or chanting. Enjoy it. Start. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishweshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Srimanmahadevaya Namaha. ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। May the Lord Shiva bless all of us with everything best. Friends, in today's common sense thought, few things we will see, 4 5 of them. First common sense thought is just every of these common sense thoughts to be thought, to be rethought, to be properly analyzed, assessed, and understood, and the magnitude of the practice of that depends on where you stay, what are your surroundings, etc. Finally, each individual's discretion is expected. Today's the first common sense thought is those people with whom we have to live for long time, near and dear ones. One, first, let us not take them for granted. Two, let us not expect too many favors or things or helps from them, because we have to stay a long time. That maintaining the dignity and distance, heart in heart, is so required. Otherwise, our expectations are so many that person cannot do. That person's expectations are so many we cannot do. In a very short span of time, the misunderstandings, dislikings can happen. Then you have to live together. Then with that disrespect, disliking, and discord and dissatisfaction, only continuously one has to live. That is not the way of wise. The wisdom is know that we have to stay a long time. Therefore, keep that wonderful feeling of yes, I don't trouble you much. You can be safe in my presence. You can be relaxed in my presence. I am not here to bother you, trouble you. That sort of feeling I must have inside and make the other person feel. Isn't it? When we have to live long together, we must also want to live long together. That have and want, if they have to go together, the technique is this one: minimum bothering, minimum troubling the other person. Isn't it? Rather, it is ourselves only can take initiative to help. Then the other person. This is how, by mutual helping, not expectations or not insistences, that living long together, and it's a fulfillment. It's a joy. Like in our case, we are living together long from last more than 4.5 years. But no expectations to you from me, very plain mind. Just come sit, listen. I am also trying that only to talk on Shastra. That's why not that much dislike between us that we have to be apart or go away is there. No. Satsang kar rahe hain bas. What else I have to expect from you? Wonderful people you all are. Also, you also same thing. Swamiji satsang kar rahe, what else? Therefore, we can live long together. Everywhere this is the case. Mainly with those who are very close to us. Very, very near and dear family members, even friends. Because we have to live long together. And in main important times of need and requirement, if they have to help us, for that times, this non-troubling them is a very important thing. Otherwise, trouble every day for small little needs or demands, they become so fed up that the most important things when they are there, that time they won't do it so seriously or sincerely. In life, every time, very important necessary occasions come. At that time, other than our near and dear ones who will take care, they are the God sent to God only in that form. That respect we have to have. This is a very important first common sense thought today. Most of you know it, you practice it also. Living together, living long together lovingly, living long together joyfully, feeling that fulfillment. That's the greater thing rather than fighting and again adjusting each other every time, or fighting only, not even adjusting. That's the lowest life. Some fight only, never adjust. Some fight and compromise. Some are the ones, wise people, who don't allow such situation to come. The deep feeling for each other, deep understanding for each other, isn't it? Knowing each one's limitations, abilities, needs, wonderful it is. One has to be matured in this because that's where our life begins. If there itself, if we fail, then the other things we can't take up. Here only we are lost. First common sense thought of the day. The second common sense thought is again same type. Be as wise as possible, as loving as possible, as intelligent as possible, as smart as possible, as hearty and convinced as possible, to take all initiatives to help the other persons and also to sort out the issues if it are there of their problems by your initiative. All that, like if the other person whom with we are is diseased or has some temperature or some weakness, don't wait that person to tell कि मुझे सर दर्द हो रहा है. Why should that? You take initiative. You look like not well. What's the problem? Problem I have that headache and all. Wait, just I'm getting the ointment or anything, or I'm just calling doctor, or will go to doctor, or let me get that medicine. This is the smartness. This is initiative. This is the intelligence. We should have very important in sorting out that person's problems or in getting the things done whatever required. Take initiative. Use our smartness, our intelligence, our abilities only in serving or helping other person, isn't it? You go to kitchen, take that knife and cut those vegetables and all, help her. This is 50% thing. Second 50% is what? Most important is don't expect that person also equally efficient to reciprocate in the initiative mainly. तुम्हारा जब सर दर्द हुआ तो मैं खुद आकर पूछा था, मेरा हुआ तो तुम क्यों नहीं पूछ रही हो? No. Don't expect others to be smart or intelligent or good hearted like you. But you have to be. In that we expand. In that we conquer our ego. We conquer our selfishness. We make right use of our abilities, intelligences. If our abilities, intelligences are not in taking initiative to sort out our own domestic problems or take care of the people at home, what for they are there? How such persons can help anybody around afterwards? So use all goodness, mainly goodness. We are good, but we suppress that goodness because of the arrogance or ego, and we don't want to help other person. पूछा नहीं मैं क्यों help करूं? Some people don't do. Some help, but then they expect from others. मैंने किया तुमने क्यों नहीं की? भाई, like you have the akal, they don't have. That's the way. isn't it? They may not have the akal, they may not have that smartness, they may be egoistic, they may be selfish. हजारों वजह हो सकते हैं. जैसे आप अच्छे हो दूसरे भी अच्छे होने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट इसका कारण ये नहीं कि यू आर नॉट अच्छा, इवन दो यू आर कैपेबल. With that things are sorted out. Now your time only saved when you help the wife or husband in that work. फाइनली तो हमको काम करते जाना है, अच्छी तरह करते जाना है. प्रॉब्लम शुड नॉट बी देयर. So you have the time, you have the intelligence. Like that, the useless men sit with newspaper in front of TV for half an hour, waiting for her to make all and bring, and he will eat like buffalo. They were the old days, gone they are now. They have to change now. If you have 15 minutes time, instead of wasting there, you go help her. Then your work is done quicker, isn't it? But now she doesn't help me or he doesn't help me when my work is there. That is his foolishness. You have to be wise seeing the other person, not fool seeing the other person. है कि नहीं? दूसरे के अच्छाई को देख कर हमें सीखना है, not the बुराई ना. And then what's the difference? We have evolved, now we are devolving. Seeing the other person not as efficient as us. ऐसा नहीं होता जिंदगी ना. We are smart, we are intelligent, we are active, we are dynamic, we can take initiative. Good, use all of them in doing the work, in helping the other person in the interest of total. But the others don't do. No, that is their problem. As we said, they may not be as egoless as you are, as non-initiative, as initiative as you are taking initiative. So you can't change them, no. So that doesn't mean you change yourself from the good to the bad. Then your goodness goes away, isn't it? Your all those beautiful qualities, क्या फायदा उसका फिर, isn't it? So there's a second thing wherein we are good, we are intelligent, we are helping, we are quickly doing the things. Most important in this aspect is taking initiative. We have to take initiative to help. And if the others don't ask, don't take, doesn't matter. Here also you take initiative. "तो हमारा सर दर्द हो रहा है, do you have any ointment?" If they don't do, never mind, you get it your own self. Allow not that ego and mind, and in the mind the demands to dominate and to spoil the mind, to spoil the life, to spoil the peace or joy. Very small but very important techniques they are. We have to make become natural in these things. Thus, for years together we are there, never any of such problems have cropped up. That's the real maturity. Two things are done. Now the third one is what? Ki why in the world there are people who are able to do big things. Huge quantity of works, big works they are doing. Like the Mahatmas, Puja Gurudev and all. Even in the world, big industries they start and all. Because only one reason that they think big. They are not so narrow minded, not so timid, not though people like no confidence. Like us. They say कि क्यों नहीं होगा हम बड़ा करेंगे. See that the bigger we think, all the greater abilities from inside come out, and we'll be able to do more to the world and society. It's all thinking bigger, taking initiatives for the bigger ones, that all abilities, talents come out, and then we'll be able to achieve big. Why do they achieve big things? Why we are not achieving? Because they think big, they plan big, they work hard to achieve those bigger things. Everywhere, some youngsters you can see, कोई बुला के नौकरी दें तो हम करेंगे. What a nonsense it is. But the other fellow, I will crack that whatever the civil service exam. I will get it, that's it. He thinks big. I'll become a full-fledged chartered accountant or I'll join this. अब देखो उनका thinking big है, इसलिए from everywhere, anywhere, somewhere, somehow, all the times, resources, energies they come, they are able to achieve big things. The other fellows, such a narrow-minded, such a what do you call non thinkers etc. बस सर्वाइवल है तो हो जाएगा. Pashus think like that. That for survival what is little required we do. सेम इन स्पिरिचुअलिटी हटो. सर्वाइवल के लिए चलो डेली क्लास जाते हैं. व्हाट नॉनसेंस इट इज. थ्रू आउट द डे यू हैव टू डू थिंक बिग. इजंट इट. व्हाई ओनली वन टेक्स्ट. यही टेक्स्ट करेंगे हर दिन. अब मैं तो कर रहा हूँ. एंड हाउ इट्स हैपनिंग आई डोंट नो फ्रॉम सो मेनी इयर्स. गुड. आई वाज अफ्रेड वरीड अर्लियर. नहीं होगा. प्रभु की कृपा है तो होता रहेगा. One is they achieve bigger things because they think bigger. Clear? This is the third point today. So too, why many people achieve many things in short span of time. Why we are struggling even to achieve one or two. Again, the thing is what? They have somehow stolen the time from the unwanted small little things. Time is the most important factor. No? So they are wise enough, intelligent enough to finish off the nonsenses quickly, though they are necessary. They quickly finish, though they have plenty of time, so they accomplish many things. And the others, for those minimum things only, useless things only, they spend more time, though they are not able to do many things. Like the case of Puja Dev and all. छोटे छोटे काम के लिए कम से कम टाइम दे देना बस. Whether it is taking bath, whether it is making up, whether it is having the breakfast, lunch, dinner. ऐसा नहीं कि घंटों बैठ के करते हो. अरे इस पे जो घंटों लगाया, then how can you do many things? It's a smartness, it is awareness, it's an intelligence, it's a necessity. And as we saw the other day, the more achievements, the more joy there is. So more and more things we have to do, and greater things we have to do. For both of it, this is a smartness. Conceive, think bigger and bigger ones. From the smaller ones, you have to quickly finish them and get the time. अदरवाइज हम लोग चाय कॉफी पीने को 1 घंटा लगता है हमको. अरे इज इट वर्दी. 2 मिनट में पियो. नहीं पियो भी नहीं कहेंगे हम. नहाने को 2.5 घंटा. अरे भाई वी कांट टेल यू डोंट टेक बाथ. वो तो भी जरूरी है वो. खाने पे फिर 1 घंटा. भाई तो फ्रॉम दोज मेनी थिंग्स एंड सम अनवांटेड थिंग्स we have to take our time and invest them in doing many to be done things, the worldly as well as spiritual. Worldly means the social obligation, the services, the helps, etc. सब पुण्य है. Everything is every good thing done is a punya. It is accounted. It's accounted, and it is what is going to help us in our subsequent lives for and greater and higher opportunities or facilities. कोई भी अच्छा काम किया हुआ व्यर्थ नहीं जाता. याद रखो. सेवा वाला काम, पुण्य वाला काम, ऑल ऑफ दैट. उपासना वाला, आध्यात्मिकता वाला. You have all these 5 things only to do now. One is dharma, second is seva, third is punya, fourth is upasana, fifth is tattva jignasa. These are the 5 things we have to do. More and more things of those can be done when we this way become intelligent. 4 points are seen. Fifth is what key. How all these are happening is they have just risen about 2 things. Fifth one, what they have risen about is I am tired, I am exhausted, I need more and more sleep. That type of mental preparation of one's own to become lazy, they have transcended. थोड़ा रेस्ट से मेरा काम हो जाता है, ऐसे वाला उन्होंने मन बनाया, आदत बनाया. बिकॉज द तमोगुणा इज द वन विच इज एंडलेस. जितना भी आप सोते रहो वो कभी नहीं कहता है काफी है. और इट्स ऑल इन द माइंड. And our mind says, no, I'm tired, I'm old and exhausted, this that. Then so jao. Then the one who sleeps, he will not do any minimum things. Forget about great works and more works. Second is what? They have risen above all the petty paltry rajoguni bhogas of the world. Tamoguni nidras or rajoguni bhogas. The ones who have risen above them alone can think bigger and think many and do bigger and do many. जिनका मन इतना सोना है, इतना भोग करना है ना? They want TV also, they want cell phone also, they want to go with the friends also. They want to have repeated picnics, repeated enjoyments. Such people's minds, how can they conceive the sevas, the dharmas, the higher sadhanas, etc.? हो ही नहीं सकता उनका. So these people have reason about them. है ना? For them, they won't see the whole day cricket match. They'll see highlights. वो भी 5 मिनट. They'll see the news. That is also enough. थोड़े दिन के बाद वो भी छोड़ देंगे. They won't see A to Z every channel political news. Who has become CM where and what they are doing. 2 मिनट में highlight ये बन गया. They know it what they do and the world is like that only. अच्छा काम होता अच्छा है नहीं तो नहीं. They say that I have my own works to do. Who is CM of what state? How does it matter to me? कौन प्राइम मिनिस्टर किस देश का मुझे क्या फर्क मेरे को क्या करना है आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट isn't it such are the peoples who achieve more who achieve big who are free from their tamoguna of nidradi and free from their rajoguna of the indulgence isn't it just can we have such type of beautiful personality within us 6 things we have seen seventh is what these are all just in general worldly. Now coming to the spiritually oriented people, which we are supposed to be. One thought only, so many are there, but some other time. For us also, it's a time now that we have to start feeling the need of remembering what is being heard by us from the Shastras, Gita, Upanishads. Enough of that childlikeness of forgetting anything heard. We have to come to this mood as spiritual people that all the time we are in that hunt or in that memory. What is it? गीता ने क्या कहा कृष्ण भगवान ने गीता में क्या कहा क्या करने को कहा क्या पाने को कहा यू अंडरस्टैंड उपनिषदों में क्या कहा उपनिषद ऋषि का कहना क्या था अबाउट द ट्रूथ अबाउट द माया अबाउट साधना so all the time what the shastra is saying what am I doing what shastra is saying am I doing it or not what shastra is saying how to do it saying and how to do it in that mood always shastra ka smarana uske anusar jeena like the others they remember their past bhoga experiences and they want to repeat it that's how they continue to be bhogi we have to become yogis sadhakas so what bhagavan said natveva ham jatu nasam what is the lesson from it Bhagavan said, the Dehinosmin Yatha Dehe. What is the message? Of that knowledge, what is the practice today? What is said in Shwethshwathara? What is said by Sri Rama Bhagavan or Vasishthaji yesterday? How he said that the Lord alone is becoming everyone and playing the play, the Brahman, the reality. So, what is the practice of it? When I close my eyes and keep on strengthening that thought, that is the Brahman, the unmanifest reality alone, with his Shakti expresses as all these. Therefore, there is nothing other than him. And he in his essential self is Sat and Chit. And that has to be me only. Therefore, I am that. I am not the Upadhis. I am not the Jiva. So what Shastra said? Let me remember. Let me practice it. Whether it is Vyatireka sadhana, whether it is Anvaya sadhana, whether it is Upadhi Shuddhikarana sadhana, Upadhi Niyantrana sadhana, Upadhi Shaktikarana sadhana, याद रहता रहना है करते जाना more intelligent we plan the whole day that way this much time for the upadhi shuddhikarana this is for the upadhi shaktikarana this is upadhi coordination and this is for the ishwaropasana this is for tattva chintana ऐसा टाइम बनाकर और कर रहे तो दे आर मच मोर इंटेलिजेंट क्योंकि एनीथिंग व्हेन इंटेलिजेंटली प्लान्ड वेल एंड एग्जीक्यूटेड द अचीवमेंट्स आर पक्का why only in the world same applies even in spirituality तो वो है भगवान शंकर व्हाट डिड ही से इन अवर प्रश्नोत्तर रत्नमालिका है ना yesterday we were seeing each of such a beautiful of the prashnas and the uttaras he was telling asking questions were asked answers are given how many we have seen already 24 plus 2 4 28 and 30 of them 34 of them 60, 70 more we will see. So उसका practice का time आए ना आए, we are free, so we have to do the manana chintana of them and become strong in that knowledge. Rather, we have to make free to have that knowledge ready in us, whether for us to practice or even to help others when the chance comes. So, to what is said in that Skanda Purana. कितने सुंदर सुंदर कथाएं every day we are seeing. Skanda Purana Katha, Prashnottar Ratnamalika's beautiful questions and answers, Yoga Vasishta's wonderful, powerful guidance nowadays going on, Paramakarana Varnanam, isn't it? And then this class and the next one, Gita, and other things. So what Krishna said, what Vasishthaji said, what Adi Shankara Bhagavan said, what Shwethashwathara Rishi is saying, उसका मनन चिंतन करना पड़ता है, तभी वो ज्ञान टिकेगा हमारे अंदर, है ना? अभी we cannot afford to say now I don't remember knowledge and I have no time to reflect on it. Then Bhagavan also loses his patience. Then he just withdraws his blessings. Then the interest in us for the Shastras go away. Then we just one day say bye to the class, and lo, we are again back to the same old worldly life. Jaise the. Yes, if you are not progressively moving ahead, taking the next initiatives, next steps, then we cannot be stagnant at one place. We have to again revert back to the earlier life of no spirituality. And the world is waiting with all Mangala Arati for you. And the world and the people, the worldliness, the indulgences, the bhogas, they are so loving you. They just invite you, call you. Stop these classes and go and meet your friend. They say, यार 5 साल से हम बहुत मिस कर रहे थे तुमको. Very good, you are welcome. Go. That if it happens means the Bhagavan has withdrawn his grace. Because Bhagavan's grace cannot be for the worldliness or bhoga. It is our desire. His grace is only for Adhyatmikata. Because in that only our Shreyas, in that only our moksha is there. हमें मोक्ष और श्रेयस देने के लिए भगवान का कृपा होता है ना, not to bind us. So in this way, the 7 things we saw today. The first one is what? With the people very near and dear ones, maintain the distance of, dignity so that for a long time we are together. Second is you be smart and intelligent to take care of them and all things. Don't expect from them. That's very important. Don't expect others to be intelligent. Don't expect others to be smart. Don't expect others to be good. Don't expect others to be egoless. Don't expect others to take initiative because it is not in our hands. If they are, well and not, don't suffer. बहुत बहुत important thought है पूरे 6-7 thoughts में. Third one is how big people are doing big works. Fourth, how many works they are able to do. 5, the need of coming out of our own choiceful tamo guna, need of coming out of our own choiceful rajo guna. And the 7th one, all the time, what Guru said, what Shastra said, what I have to do sadhana. इसमें हमें रमते रहना है, then जिंदगी का मकसद पूरा हो रहा है. There is a charm and joy in life. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ॐ यैरिमे गुरुविः पूर्वं वदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ॐ जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमां श्रीमात्रविभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थानजागरणविश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता शान्तिपुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातनधर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्धस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिसमस्तमन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयभूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओं नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्। ओम सहनावतु सहनौ मुनक्तु स वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः। Let's chant 5 mantras of the third chapter. Narayana Hari Narayana. From fourth to Om Yo Devanam Prabhavaschodbhavascha Vishwadhipo Rudro Maharshihi Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam Sano Buddhya Shubhaya Sayunakto Yate Rudra Shivatanoho Agora Papagashine Tavana Tayanastanu Shantamaya Girishanta Vichakashihi Yamisham Girishanta हस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे शिवां गिरित्रतां कुरु माहिगंसीः पुरुषं जगतो ततः परं ब्रह्म परं बृहन्तं यथा निकायं सर्वभूतेषु गूढं विश्वस्यैकं परिवेष्टितारम् ईशं तं ज्ञात्वा अमृता भवन्ति वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमेव विदित्वाति मृत्युमेति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय यस्मात् परं न परमस्ति किंचित् यस्मान्नाणीयो न ज्यायोऽस्ति कश्चित् वृक्षैव स्तब्धो दिवि तिष्ठत्येकः तेनेदं पूर्णं पुरुषेण सर्वं ततो यदुत्तरतरं तदरूपमनामयं य एतद्विदुरमृतास्ते भवन्ते तथेतरे दुःखमेवापि यन्ति। ओम शांति शांति शांति। राम राम सीता राम। Yeah, we are doing the mantra number 4. Ye yo devanam prabhavaschodbhavascha vishwadhipah rudrah maharshihi हिरण्यगर्भं जनयामास पूर्वं सः नः बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु. What a clarity in this mantra. Yah devanam, the one who is of all devatas. Prabhavaha, cause for their manifestation. Udbhavaha, cause for their powers, positions, permissions, performances. Means what? There are devatas, they have the powers, they have the positions, they are supposed to perform various things. That Lord who is expressing as this. Therefore, the understanding and acceptance of the Lord beyond all the devatas and Lord as all the devatas. That's the meaning of Yaha Devanam Prabhavahacha Udbhavahacha. And then these devatas are the ones who are managing the whole universe. Is that the devatas managing the universe by their own selves? No, it is by the promptings, the permissions of the same Lord behind. Therefore, he is the Vishwadhipaha, isn't it? Our drishti should never go away from that the Lord. That's the meaning of Samadhanam. Sarvada Sthapanam Buddhehe Shuddhe Brahmani Sarvatha. What generally happens in our mind is the moment we come into the darshana or seeing of the manifested, say Rupanama or any devatas or jivas, immediately we tend to forget so much the substratum or the reality that inadvertently the projected world is taken by us as real. Like somebody became, let us say, angry with us. Instantaneously we take his anger as so real that we also retaliate and fight, forgetting that in general that person is good. But in this occasion, because the mood or because of the situation, that person became angry. Let me tolerate, let me allow it to pass away, let me be in tune with the good person in him. This thought never comes to us. We only retaliate, we also become angry. And we were also good actually. But because of the other person's anger, we become also angry. Reality is forgotten that we are good people, we are loving people. That's the failure there. The success is what? Never become angry. Even if other fellow becomes angry, you should not. You should see the person behind the anger, angry person. In the same way, here also, the moment we see the Lord Brahman expressing as these devatas and they're performing the world, we get enchanted by it and we forget the Paramatma. This is where we go wrong and we start giving importance so much to it. Like शादी में गए हैं तो to bless the newlywed couple, but suddenly so many people you see them known to you, अब उनके साथ बात कर इतने मस्त होते हैं, your main purpose of blessing the couple gets diluted and we are not aware of it. We take it for granted and we justify it. So to we join in organization of a Mahatma or Guru, we are with him and suddenly other people we get company or friendship or other activities. Main thing we forget only. है ना, गुरु के पास गए क्यों? तत्व जानने को, बट देखते देखते सारे भूल जाते हैं. See that this is called moha, this is called as maya, this is called as the mana, this is called as the samsara. That is why he is saying yaha, first he is there, but I see the whole things happening in the world. Yeah, they are happening. Who is doing them? Devatas. But where from the devatas have come and got the power? From him only. Devanam prabhavaha he is. Devanam udbhavaha he is. And through the devatas, whatever is happening is done by him. Therefore, he is the Vishwadipaha. So, see all the process, see all the individualities that are involved in the process, but don't forget the main cause, substratum. Isn't it? Vishwadipaha. Then he is Rudraha. Then he is Maharshihi. He is the one before those devatas were projected, himself first expressed as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purva. To that Lord we are praying. Saha, that Lord Naha, to all of us, Buddhya Shubhaya Sanyunak. May he endow us with the Shubha Buddhi. What is Shubha Buddhi? Is this only. That immanently, in and through, we are seeing the Lord and taking our own part and role that's given. and appreciating the role of others, coordinating with everyone, cooperating with everyone. Play is going on, play beautifully. Transcendentally, we are with one with Him. That's called as Shubha Buddhi, isn't it? Like a cricket game going on with all the players, friends only. अब गेम में रूल सब फॉलो करते हुए एंजॉय करो. अब गेम हो गया, there's no cricket playing now, you're all friends. So to at the immanent level, be a good player with all the rules performances. When the play is over, be one with the Lord, the transcendental. This is called Shubha Buddhi. May we be blessed by this Shubha Buddhi, by that Hiranyagarbha. इसका अर्थ क्या? By that Brahman. We are asking. Means what? Without this Shubha Buddhi, it will be having the Ashubha Buddhi. And with Ashubha Buddhi, we only suffer. We make others suffer. You know? And this Shubha Buddhi is our vancha. Unless we desire for it, will not be given. Unless we desire it from the Lord, directly asking Him, He will not give. Oh, why should not He give? He should give. No, no. Why don't you ask? अब देखो अपर हैंड हमेशा भगवान का है तो हमें झुकना ही पड़ता है. रूल ये है, इफ यू आस्क ही विल गिव, इफ यू डोंट आस्क ही विल नॉट गिव. देन व्हाट टू डू? आस्क. Why are you egoistic there? Why you are sentimental and emotional? Why not unbiased intellectual? Intellectual person understands the rules, regulations, and follows. Ego and emotions person doesn't understand it. He just spoils the whole show. Like Arjuna was egoistic and emotional. Therefore, he says, "मैं नहीं लड़ूंगा, let them kill me." What nonsense you are talking. Bhagwan gave him the wisdom. Now the wise Arjuna has different approach. So it is said that you ask, he will give. Then you ask, he will give. Okay na? So simple it. Like when I come to your house, you say, Swami ji kuch chahiye to bataiye. So if I want, I ask you, what's the problem when you give that freedom? Isn't it? So you gave permission, so I should ask. Then why should I ask? Then they should know that I am there in their house, they should give. They are relaxed. कि स्वामी को freedom दिया, जो चाहिए वो हम दे देंगे. They're so beautiful, pure hearted. If the Swami feels like he's a Swami Tommy, he will think that they should know me and know my needs and ask. Why are you creating that ego? चाहिए तो मांगो, उन्होंने freedom दिया. So too, no, we are all Bhagwan's children. Bhagwan should know all of us and he should know our needs. He should give us without our asking. अरे ये जो आज कॉमन सेंस का सेकंड थॉट था. Don't expect the Lord to be intelligent. Don't expect the Lord to take initiative. Isn't it? You just want ask him. And what is the best to ask? Buddhya Shubhaya Sayunattu. Because Buddhi Changa hai to sab Changa hai. Buddhi is wisdom. Buddhi is knowledge. Sano Buddhya Shubhaya. Shubha Buddhi हमको देवे. What Shubha Buddhi? Only seeing the Lord, whether it is immanent in every happening or transcendental, where is nothing happening, he alone is there. And this Lord alone, at the total level, at the Vyavahara level, is Hiranyagarbha. And this alone within the Hiranyagarbha in the form of all the Devatas, their Prabhava, their Udbhava. And yet he is beyond all of them. And at the time of performance, he is Maharshi, all wise, he is Rudraha, all dynamic. We have to be in tune with that Lord. See, if this clicks to us, we are never missing the Lord because everything is He only. And if you want to see Him in His purest form, transcend everything, including your own upadhis, you are that Lord. You are one with Him. That's the meaning of this shloka. Bhashyam se dekh lo, yo devanam iti. Yaha devanam means indradinam, means Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, ये सारे देवता लोग है. इंद्रादीनाम प्रभव हेतु हो उद्भव हेतुश्च. He is the cause of their prabhava, their arrival, udbhava, their all powers and performances with permissions. इंद्र के जो भी powers है, इंद्र को जो भी position दिया गया है as the lord of all devatas, and whatever the permission is given, orders there he is given to do, all are from that Paramatma. Prabhavacha udbhavascha. So he only expressing as Indra, he only expressing as Indra's powers, positions and all. Then Prabhava hetu udbhavet. So udbhava vibhuti yoga. What is Udbhava? Vibhuti yoga means yoking the Indradi devatas with the vibhutis means powers. Vibhuti means facility, abilities and talents. Like he person is a singer, that singing vibhuti he has got. He's a dancer, so dancing vibhuti. He's a very good cook. It's a cooking vibhuti. Vibhuti means art. Vibhuti means talent. तो विभूति योग मीन्स योकिंग विथ ऑल विभूतिस किसको इंद्र भगवान को इंद्रादियों को जैसे मीनिंग उद्भव शब्द उद्भव मीन्स विभूति योग सो विभूति योग देन विश्वास्य अधिपः विश्वाधिपः see the beautiful thought here what is vishwadipah vishwasya adipah what is the meaning of vishwadipah vishwasya adipah is it that I am the lord I am the leader therefore I have to dominate you that I have to crush you that I have to suppress you or that I have to make use of you or that I have to trouble you. That's the general meaning we have of the word Adhipa. Adhipa means अधिकारी. अधिकारी के अर्थ ये नहीं है कि अब दूसरों को आप तंग करोगे या डोमिनेट. No, here it is written पालयिता. If somebody is अधिकारी, वो अधिकारी क्यों है? पालन करने के लिए. Means to do all the things smoothly, beautifully, not to trouble. Like वो जिला अधिकारी है, district magistrate. He is not there to dominate everyone or trouble everyone and take bribes from everyone. No, he is there to do the palan of the entire Jilla in coordination with all the departments. So he is that way, Vishwadipa, not to show his dominance, but to the palana. In that palana, all requirements are taken care, needs are taken care, all opportunities are provided. At the same time, if unruly elements are there, they are controlled also. That's a part of the palana. That's why under the control of that DM, all the police commissionerate, everybody will have to work together to control the negative people. Along with all other municipal department, सब electricity, सब उनके नीचे आ जाते. विश्वाधिपः विश्वस्याधिपः विश्वस्य पालयिता. So this is how he is doing through all devatas. Next one is what? Maharshihi. What is the meaning of Maharshi? Mahansha asau rishishcha iti Maharshihi. Sarvagna ityartah. Mahan means big. Rishi means Jnani. Means big Jnani means Sarvagna. So here the Sarvagna is not the Mandukya meaning of Sarvaha plus Jnaha is pure consciousness. No. Here Sarvagna means he knows everything. Then that's why what work to get done from home he is able to do. And whom to give what results, what punishments, सारा वो जानते. इसलिए सर्वज्ञ. Sarvagna. These are all at the imminent form. Transcendentally is only Brahman, Sachidananda Brahman. He with his powers, all this. Then he alone again says, Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Purvam. First, Purva means first. Janayamasa manifested himself as, projected himself as Hiranyagarbham. What do you mean by Hiranyagarbha? The beautiful definition is given here. It's a state of being of the Lord only. Hiranya, he means Hitam. Ra means Ramaniyam. Hira. He means in the well-being of all. Ra means the beautification. So Hitam and Ramaniyam. Okay. Then next one is what? Together is what? Ati Ujwalam. He means Hitam. Ra means Ramaniyam. Hiranyam means actually gold. So gold is what? Very Prakashamana. Prakashamana is equal to Ati Ujwalam. तो ही का एक मीनिंग हो गया हितम. र का दूसरा मीनिंग हो गया रमणीयम. हिरण्यम का मीनिंग हो गया अति उज्ज्वलम. What is it? Jnanam. That is the Jnanam which is called here as Garbha. Garbha means inside because Garbha andar hota hai. है ना? The fetus is in the womb inside. Womb is inside, no? So therefore, here Garbha means what? Inside. Inside, what is there? Hiranyam. What is Hiranyam? Hitam Ramaniyam Jnanam. Hitam Ramaniyam Ati Ujwalam Jnanam. So Hitam well-being, Ramaniyam, most beautiful, Ati Ujwalam, highly bright and brilliant, Jnanam, which is there inside. That state of the Lord is called as Hiranyagarbha. See the beautiful meaning for all the times to come in our life, we are given the meaning of Hiranyagarbha. Hitam Ramaniyam Ati Ujwalam Jnanam Garbha Asya Antaha. Ramaniyam Ati Ujwalam Jnanam Garbha Antasaraha Yasya. Garbha means Antasaraha. Yasya, of whom that it is there, Tam Hiranyagarbham Janayamasa Urvam means Sargadam. In the beginning, first he manifested as the total Hiranyagarbha. From that, Hiranyagarbha Samavartata Agre, all that. From him, he has allowed all the devatas to manifest. Through all of them, the entire universe is being taken care at the immanent level, which you and I are seeing. So ना हमको the transcendental ज्ञान पता है ना immanently how the Lord is working ये भी पता है. We are in such a buddhu ignorant level that what we see alone are real and important. The whole world is run by the devatas, guided by the Hiranyagarbha expression of the Lord only. Okay? So then the prarthana done to that direct Parabrahma Tattva, whose Shakti expressing as Ishvara, which Ishvara is expressing as Hiranyagarbha, that Hiranyagarbha expressing as all devatas. Through all this setup, the whole Vishwa Palana is going on. For that, the required Jnanam is there. That's why it's called Maharshi. Right? Mm, that Lord, Narayana. That Lord. Saha Naha means Asman, all of us. Buddhya Shubhaya. With the Shubha Buddhi, some Yunaktu. Indoors with the Shubha Buddhi. And leaving to our thinking and contemplation, Bhagavan Adi Shankara Bhashyakara just comments on it only with one word. What is it? Ki Paramapadam Prapnuyama iti. Why Shubha Buddhi? Which is Shubha Buddhi? What for Shubha Buddhi? Only one. Paramapadam Prapnuyama. May we obtain the supreme state of self. For that, whatever the Shuddha Buddhi, Shubha Buddhi, Ekagra Buddhi, Sukshma Buddhi, Jnana Yukta Buddhi, Sadhana Yukta Buddhi is required, may he bless us with that. And Shubha Buddhi is what? Nothing but ultimately taking us into Paramatma Anubhuti. That's why it's called Paramapadam Prapnuyama iti. With the Shubha Buddhi, may we achieve Paramapada. May he bless us with us. Isn't it now? Is it not a beautiful prarthana? Isn't it? Ki yo devanam prabhavaschodbhavascha vishwadipo rudro maharshihi hiranyagarbham janayamasa purvam sano buddhya shubhaya sayunakto. Every day when we deep and intensified prayers we do, will not the Lord listen it and pray, bless us with a real Shubha Buddhi? After which we not only stopping at listening level of Upanishads, but understand the importance of reflection, contemplation, meditation, realization. Wonderful mantra, right? In the next two mantras also, same Lord Shiva Rudra is remembered and he is prayed to. And tomorrow day after the Shivaratri days, so those days Shiva Smarana, Shiva Upasana, that too the Upanishadic Shiva Brahma Swarupa. So beautiful. This what we are doing here in Yoga Bhasha is called Ishvara Pranidhanadva. The Chittavritti Nirodha happens. Here also through Ishvara Pranidhana, the Brahmatmaikya Moda happens. That is what the other day we saw in Yoga Vasishtama Ramayanam. Tad Buddhaya Tadatmana Tanishta Tatparayanaha. Same thing said in Gita everywhere. That when we are devoted to that Ishvara, his Krupa se, we will be able to realize the self. Yes, Deve Para Bhakti Yata Deve Tata Guru will be said in this very Upanishad towards the end. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you. Come back for Gita study.